Welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon's Dogma, and not much has changed. I got a new pair of boots, and I decided to go without the cape for that more imposing figure. You can see all the scars she got from fishing line now. And so now we need to talk to Sir Maximilian to close out one mission and open up getting the Duke's directive.
You have my thanks, sir. Terrible thing what happened to that monk. There was naught for it.
Actually, if they had just waited for an armed escort, it wouldn't have happened. But, you know, whatever.
The faith, as all humankind, are victims in the madness wrought by the dragon's coming.
Basically what he just said is, well, they was morons. What can you do?
That fear of the worm should drive a man to die in pursuit of old stones. I forget myself.
That man was such a fucking idiot. I need to stop. Can't insult the dead.
At day's end, the Duke has gained more of the knowledge he so ardently seeks. 'Tis a victory.
Alright, now...
It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt. The choice is yours. This is a high honor, Arisen. See you do not take it lightly. Here are the details. Wondrous tidings, Arisen. The Duke is to grant you an audience. His Grace wishes to commend you for your valor and your service to the land. Know, however, that any errand you have taken on will be left to another to complete. You will also be asked to return your writ of permission to join the hunt. If you have aught left undone, pray tend to it afore you come to see the Duke, sir. I must be clear. Your audience with His Grace will put an end to any current tasks, and you will be asked to return your license to the worm hunt. Knowing that, are you prepared to see His Grace now? You are quite certain? No tasks left incomplete? No need for the license to the hunt? Understood. Then pray, enter the castle, sir. A guide awaits within to see you to His Grace.
Are you sure that you're done with all of the other story missions up to this point? Are you really, really sure? Really, really sure? Okay, well then, and you can go. Alright, so, the thing is that there's actually a whole other NPC side story that I'm going to be skipping, involving the Duchess Eleanor. If I was going to do it, I'd go over there after the meeting with the king, or the Duke, rather. Obviously, if she's the Duchess, he's the Duke. But, yeah, so... Anyways, there's some cutscene stuff, and then I'll explain more about why I'm not going to be doing that side story.
Tonight the fisher knight leaves the humble shores of home for the heady depths of Cart. Pray, let this token from humble Festi garner favor with the leviathans within. Oh, tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits. Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
Look at the brave knight.
I was just curious to see if I could take the damn thing off, but I can't, so...
I fear your crown outshines my own. my command. Every road in Grancis shall be open to you henceforth, as a member of the Worm Hunt. May your efforts help deliver us from the shadow of the dragon. As long as that damnable beast draws breath, I'll fain accept any help on offer. All right.
Alrighty. So I do not know if he's here. No, he'll be outside for now. So, basically, it's another set of missions that are very similar to the previous ones. There's Eleanor right there. If I wanted to do Eleanor's story, I would go over there. And Eleanor's story basically goes like this. You go talk to the Duchess, and she takes an instant liking to you, and she will invite you up to her bedchambers for conversation. And at that point, the Duke will arrive, and some shit goes down that proves that the Duke is not really a good guy. I obviously, if you haven't seen it before, I won't spoil it, but I have seen it. Eventually, you have to go rescue the Duchess, who's being imprisoned in a tower, and then once you save her and escort her out, she goes to sail back to her own lands, and then eventually can come into the game as a romantic companion that you have to rescue again. I played that story all the way out. I'm not feeling it. I very much prefer the story of Celine, which is where I'm going to be heading, I think, now-ish.
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle. This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly. A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse. You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous. Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
How fared your audience with His Grace, Arisen? Aldous Ludric Sorn at your service, sir. I serve as a Chamberlain in the Duke's court. As you may have seen for yourself, it seems His Grace is unwell. In truth, there is worry enough to make any man's head ache, but I fear he ails of worse than worry. Perhaps I ought not speak further on the matter, for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment. The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight.
Alrighty then. Now, I feel I should explain that I said before I've only beaten this game one time through. And the thing is that I played as a Strider, and I got to the point of killing the dragon, and I thought that was it. I thought that was the end of the game, so I just shut it off there. And it was only later that somebody pointed out, now that's not the end of the game. That's just you killing the dragon. There's actually a whole other section to the game. So I loaded up a new character, and I went and did the magical archer, which I ended up enjoying the magical archer's abilities quite a bit more. But then I killed the dragon, and it was on that second run that I did Eleanor's story, whereas I did Celine's on the first. And if I have any complaints about this game, it's how the romance options seem to be basically they started off with a male character, so all the best stories are the women companions. Trying to find a dude to romance is kind of disappointing. There's Reynard, the peddler. There's Valmiro, a fisher in Cassardis. There's Fornival, which is he's bald and fat and kind of pudgy looking, you know. But I suppose there are worse options. If you wanted to go complete creepo, you could choose Simone, Fornival's daughter, who's probably like all of 10. If you wanted to go pervo. Me, I tend to prefer gothy chick, because people are like, she's a young girl. She's a pawn who's like a couple 100 years old. So age is weird with pawns, though. I mean, they sprout, they don't age. So when you see a pawn who's like 80 years old, that's a pawn who was born 80 years old. Or rather, who looks 80 years old. And if you have a pawn who's like a little teenager, then, and I mean, by little I mean short, not little as in young, but little as in the teenager in appearance, they could be hundreds of years old. You just don't know. So, age is weird. But nevertheless, Simone is human, so she's like 9. Keep off of that stuff. That's not right. Not that I'm judging you. I'm totally judging you.
Here now, a warrior such as yourself seeks always finer weapons, yet. If you aid me in a small matter, you shall have access to weapons both fearsome and powerful. What do you say? Excellent. So, have you heard tell of the master weaponsmith in these parts? His talent is without measure, but he's stubborn as a plough beast and sells only to a chosen circle of clients. To such patrons, he gifts an idol to make his favour known. I must gain such an icon and access to his wares no matter what the cost. It's often been said you possess a talent for discovery. Secure me a figurine, and I shall provide weapons the likes of which you have never dreamed. What say you? Will you help? The master works all, you can't go wrong. Come again.
Okay, now I believe that I already have the idol in my...
I hear no end of praise for your feats of late, sir. An audience with a duke now. You've become quite the lordling. Impressive, really. Have your pick, any you like. What will it be today?
Yep, I've already got it.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any? Come again soon.
Aye, they say she understands worm speak, the dragon's own tongue.
That hexer's lived there for many a year. Even as a child, I heard cradle tales of her witchery.
His Grace is keen to seek out the old crow. Even now, he gathers men for a search party.
Alright, that's where we're going next, by the way. But first, we're going to take care of this.
By the maker, give it here. Beautiful. The quality of craft is plain to see. I shall make for the weaponsmith with all speed. Your efforts will not go unrewarded, Arisen. When next we speak, you shall find my selection quite more to your liking. The master works all, you can't come again.
Okay, now, in preparation for this particular mission, I have set up a port crystal, which may or may not allow me to get in quickly. If it doesn't, well, then I'll edit out the walk. But, so, we'll see how it works. Woot! It worked. So, we get to skip all the rest of the Witchwood and just go directly to the mission.
Hang her! Hang the witch! She conjures a dragon! Damnable Hexa! Burn her! Burn her!
She's in with the dragon! By the Maker!
Hurrah! It moves! Monster!
This is her devilry!
Oh, nope, not that. Nope, nope, not quite. Or oh my gosh. Yep. Can't see, I'm blinded by the light. And that's a great camera angle. Thanks a lot, camera. There he goes. should be some magic metal somewhere around here to pick up. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Where are the medals? There they are. There we go. I don't know that I'll actually need these, but, you know, what the heck. Might as well. Bacon! And he didn't drop anything. Pity. Bacon! Nope. They can drop, back fat. Basically, pork cracklings. It's a nice area to explore, though. I mean, if I was interested in exploring it. There's certainly lots and lots of stuff here.
I am sorry, Arisen. You share in my troubles through no fault of your own. Some part of me has long known I was, in truth, a pawn. I do not age or die as others. And always I found making my own decisions difficult. Gran gifted me a portion of her very soul. It was a kindness I can never repay. At first, I knew not how to use this gift. But now I have met you.
So, you are Arisen. This may come as a small surprise, but I know well the path you walk. For you see, I myself was once Arisen. And this girl, Celine, was my pawn. The soul of an Arisen cannot but affect their follower. Given time, the pawn will assume the Arisen's very form. This is the bestowal of spirit, or so I named it. I did not grasp the full meaning of this transfer when first I noticed it. But see well, Celine. See how she resembles me? I pray she can soon live her life as a human true. Age and experience separate us, Arisen, but I know you ken my words. Celine is more than pawn now. She yearns to choose the course of her life, free from the will of others. If you can aid in this, there may yet be a future for her.
My pawn print.
Yes, I see it now. In truth, I had long thought as much. The ways of pawns and humans are so very close.
Can I truly live? Can I be human?
You can, Celine. The bestowal of spirit granted you my heart. As you learned of the world, you filled this heart with feelings of your own. Pawns are but shadows of life, doomed to forever echo out across the rift.
There we go.
Please, Arisen, so that I might stay in your village, under your roof.
Absolutely you can.
I want dearly for a place I can feel safe. Herbs? Ah, for brew. Very well. Please, Arisen. I want dearly. Herbs? Ah, very well.
A simple Karn. A simple Karn. Yeah. That's a very, very heavy headstone right there. I promise you, that is not simple. Alright. Now, I guess we're gonna go ahead and teleport. Okie dokie. So, I am just about to wrap this one up. And depending on what Caxton's got in his inventory, in the next recording, the character may end up looking a little bit different. Might get some better armor, might get some better weapons, might just stick with what I got if I don't like the look of it. Yeah, then we'll start to work more on the missions for Maximilian and all this.
I see you're hard at work on an errand, friend. Pray take all the time you need. Truly, man is a marvelous creature. Even in these dire times, desires abound. Where desperation might take hold, dreams instead arise. As long as man yet dreams, this world will manage well enough. Mark my words. That makes folk in the trade of making dreams turn true the saviours of the world, eh? Folks like you and me. 'Tis work well worth doing. Oh, completed the request, have you? Wonderful, wonderful. Dear friend, the wages for your efforts. A pleasure, as always. Very well, friend.
Alright, so let's see what that was. No, wait, equipment is right. So, I can't even really use that. That's, warriors, assassins, and mystic warriors, so I can't use that. Well, drat. Okay, not a problem. Yeah, that concludes this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, ring the notification bell, meme the meme, and all that stuff. And I'll see you next time.